Believe it or not, simple mistakes at airport security could land you in a private screening room. Let's dive into the most common ones. Navigating airport security can be the most stressful part of any trip. The rules seem to shift, the lines are a gamble, and one small mistake can slow everything down. But the truth is, you have more control than you think. It's not just about what you pack, but how you pack. It's also what you wear, and even your behavior that can raise a red flag. Today we're breaking down the most common blunders travelers make at the security checkpoint. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make your next trip through security fast and stress-free. The number one reason for a bag check, hands down, is liquids. The 311 rule has been around for years, but it still trips people up. As a refresher, your liquids must be in containers of 3.4 ounces or less. All those containers must fit into a single, clear, quart-sized bag. You only get one of these bags per person. But here's where the real mistakes happen. The TSA's definition of liquid is broader than you'd think. That jar of peanut butter you packed? It's a liquid. That delicious jam, creamy cheese, or hummus? All considered liquids. Even face scrubs fall into this category. One of the most surprising items is a snow globe. If it's larger than a tennis ball, it has too much liquid and can't go in your carry-on. The solution is simple. If you can spread it, spray it, or pour it, treat it as a liquid. When in doubt, check it or leave it at home. Solid alternatives like shampoo bars and stick deodorants will save you a ton of hassle. If you can master this one area, you've eliminated the top reason for security delays. You already know to take your laptop out. But in the chaos of the security line, it's easy to forget about other electronics that can cause trouble. The reason you remove large electronics is that their dense parts can block the X-ray. This makes it impossible for an agent to see what might be hiding underneath. This rule also applies to tablets, e-readers, large cameras, and game consoles. A common mistake is burying these items at the bottom of your bag, leading to frantic unpacking. Another mistake is assuming the rules don't apply everywhere. While some airports have new CT scanners, the technology isn't universal yet. Unless an agent says otherwise, assume all large electronics need their own bin. And another thing, make sure your devices have some battery life. A TSA officer might ask you to turn them on to prove they are what they seem. If a device is dead, it might not be allowed on the plane. Finally, don't forget your power banks and spare lithium batteries. They are a serious fire risk and are strictly forbidden in checked luggage. They must be in your carry-on. Packing your own food is a great travel hack, but it can lead to a bag check. Solid foods like sandwiches and granola bars are usually fine. The problems arise with foods in that gray area between solid and liquid. As we mentioned, things like yogurt, salsa, and creamy dips all fall under the 311 rule. But even solid food can cause issues. A densely packed bag of snacks can look like a big, unidentifiable blob on the X-ray. This means they have to perform a manual inspection. To avoid this, organize your food in a clear container or place it in an easy-to-reach part of your bag. Also, be careful with frozen items. Ice packs are allowed, but they must be frozen completely solid at the checkpoint. If they are even slightly melted or slushy, they are considered a liquid and will be confiscated. If you're finding these tips helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel and lets me know I'm making content that helps you travel smarter. This is a big one most people don't know about. TSA officers aren't just looking at your bags. They're trained to observe passenger behavior for signs of extreme stress or deception. You won't get pulled aside for a single quirk, but a cluster of them can earn you extra attention. What are we talking about? Some are surprisingly common. For example, over-the-top exaggerated yawning. You might just be tired, but it can be a sign of intense stress. Avoiding eye contact or having a 1,000-yard stare can also be seen as a red flag. Other things include constant fidgeting, repeatedly clearing your throat, or being overly chatty with an officer. And of course, being aggressive or obviously anxious is going to draw attention. The solution isn't to act like a robot. It's to be mindful, calm, and focused. Have your ID and boarding pass ready, listen to instructions, and move through the line with quiet confidence. Traveling with medicine causes a lot of anxiety, but the TSA is more flexible here than you might think. One of the biggest mistakes is assuming your medications have to follow the 311 rule. Medically necessary liquids, gels, and creams are exempt as long as you have a reasonable quantity. This includes prescription liquids, over-the-counter items like cough syrup, and gel packs for keeping medicine cool. The critical mistake is not declaring them. You must take these items out of your bag and inform a TSA officer that you have medically necessary liquids. They will simply be screened separately. If you don't declare them, your bag will likely get pulled for a check. While the TSA doesn't require pills to be in their original prescription bottles, it is highly recommended. That original label can save you a lot of hassle. It's also smart to carry a copy of your prescription, especially for international travel. And please, never pack essential medication in your checked bag. If that bag gets lost, you could be in a very bad situation. This is the most time-sensitive mistake to avoid. Starting May 7, 2025, every U.S. traveler 18 and older will need a real ID-compliant driver's license or another approved ID to fly domestically. If you show up with a standard license after that date without an alternative, like a passport, you will not get through security. A real ID is easy to spot. It usually has a star on it in the top right corner. The biggest mistake is not getting one in time. Other forms of ID that work include a U.S. passport, a passport card, or a trusted traveler card like Global Entry. Also, don't rely on a digital ID on your phone. While some airports are starting to accept them, the technology is not universal. If your phone battery dies or the airport isn't set up for it, that digital ID is useless. For 2025 and beyond, the rule is simple. Always carry your physical, real ID-compliant card or your passport. Finally, there's a whole category of items that are perfectly legal but can cause delays. This is just because of how they look on an X-ray scanner. Anything that's very dense or has a strange shape often requires a manual bag check. For example, large amounts of powders, like protein powder or spices, can obstruct the X-ray view. To save time, keep them in their original, clearly labeled containers. Another culprit is a large, disorganized mess of charging cables and wires. To a scanner, a tangled web of wires can look suspicious, which means they're opening your bag. Even more surprising are things that get flagged because they could be used as a weapon. Heavy dumbbell weights could be seen as a bludgeon. A corkscrew with a small knife attached will be confiscated. A simple corkscrew without a blade, however, is fine. And this should go without saying, but any replica of a weapon will cause a serious problem. Never pack a toy grenade or an inert bullet keychain. Ever. As you can see, breezing through airport security is less about luck and more about preparation. The biggest mistakes that cause frustrating delays are almost always preventable. By knowing the real rules for liquids and packing your electronics smartly, you can eliminate major headaches. By being ready for the real ID deadline and aware of how you're perceived, you can ensure your trip starts right. It all boils down to this. Pack with purpose, stay up to date on the rules, and remain calm. A few extra minutes of prep at home can easily save you 20 minutes of stress at the airport. Now I want to hear from you. What's the most surprising thing that's ever gotten you or your bag pulled aside by the TSA? Share your story in the comments below. It helps other travelers learn from real-world experience. And if you want to become an even smarter traveler, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video.